Good morning, everybody. Good morning and welcome to Expert Influencer Academy. Happy Thursday. I hope everybody is doing well. And guys, today I wanted to jump on live and talk to you about social media strategies for small businesses. Made a video about this a couple months ago, but this is a really hot topic in the social media marketing industry right now. So I figured I'd kind of brush things up a little bit, kind of renew the content of the video and just share with you guys, some effective, successful social media strategies that you can implement for your small business. I mean, it's no surprise, guys, that a social media strategy is hands down one of the most critical elements needed in today's market to stand out from your competition. You have 3 billion people by the year 2021 spending more than 144 minutes a day on these social media platforms. So no matter what business you're in, no matter what niche you're in, no matter what you're doing, whether you're an artist, whether you're a comic book writer, whether you're a photographer, whether you're a mechanic, whether you're a plumber, whether you do interior design work, whether you sell jewelry, your customers are on social media platforms. And as a small business, you really need to invest time. You really need to invest resources in learning these platforms and get your business on these platforms. You need to be where your customers are. And I understand being out there and having clients and running Expert Influencer Academy. I understand that one of the biggest complaints from small business owners is that they just don't have the time to invest in their social media strategies and in their social media campaigns. And that's kind of why we exist, but guys, a solid social media strategy can help you build communities around your products, can help build communities around your service. It can grow brand awareness because of the exposure you get on social media, and it can also fatten your bottom line. And that's the most important thing, because as people trust you, as you gain loyalty, as you build these communities, and as you gain trust, people inherently and naturally, if they're interested in your products and services, they're going to want to do business with you. So a social media strategy is essential for a small business. So how do you create the ultimate social media strategy that's going to help your business reach its goals? Well, in this video, I got 4 tips that I want to share with you to get you started. Guys, tip number 1 is you need to sit down and define your goals. This is the first and the most important step in the process. Is you got to have clear goals. And what I mean by that is, what is it that you want to accomplish with your social media page, with your Instagram profile, with your Twitter account, with your LinkedIn account? What is the goal that you want to accomplish as a small business owner? Do you want to drive more traffic to your website? Do you want to generate more leads? Maybe build your email list? Do you want people to spend more money with you? Do you want to generate more revenue? There is no wrong answer here. I think small businesses, when they're just starting out, and entrepreneurs and solopreneurs, is they get so caught up in their heads, and they get so caught up in the thinking of the process that everything has to be perfect. I want to accomplish everything, and that just leads to frustration, and it just doesn't work out. So the key tip that I have here for number 1 in define your goals is one goal, right? One goal, one campaign. It's got to be 1-to-1. You can't have a post and you can't create social media content that's telling people to sign up for your email list, buy your latest product, come see you at a convention, and come visit your brick and mortar store. That's 4 calls to action in one post, and that just leads to confusion, and there's no clarity there. So if you're not clear with your goals, your customers can't be clear with their actions. Let me repeat that. That bears repeating. If you're not clear with your goals, your customer cannot be clear with their action. And guys, your goals need to be SMART. And what that stands for is, it stands for they need to be specific, they need to be measurable, they need to be achievable, they need to be realistic, and they need to be timely. Everything you post on the social media should work together to help you achieve that one goal. Tip number 2 is define your target audience. You know, Meredith Hill said it best, and I've said this before in past videos, and I will continue to say this again. When you try to reach everyone, you reach no one. When you speak to everyone, you speak to no one. I know that as an entrepreneur, as a solopreneur, as a startup, and even as an established business, I have clients, I've talked to them, I know this is the mindset. They feel, and rightfully so, because I'm never going to take away the importance of your creativity, and I'm never going to take away the importance of your business, of your products, or of your services. But the majority of us as entrepreneurs are so proud of what we've built and so proud of our product that we truly feel that our product is for the entire world. And that is wrong. It's just wrong. You know, before you start your social media campaigns, you gotta physically and you gotta mentally and you gotta write out and figure out who your target audience is. If you don't have a clear picture of the customers that you want to attract, then you're not going to make content for those people. You're not going to know what kind of content to create to attract your target audience, right? You need to define your target market based on factors like, what are the demographics of your audience? What are the demographics of your customers? Here at Expert Influencer Academy, with our social media management services, our demographic is 40 and over. Our demographic is the mom and pop business that has been in business for a while, that knows that they need to be on social media, but just hasn't either quite figured out how to be on social media, doesn't know how to be on social media, or doesn't have the time for social media. And that's where we come in. We help those people make a presence on these social media platforms. And you got to do the same thing. You got to know the demographic. You got to know, where's your audience located? Where do they live? What is the age range of your demographic? What is your target audience? What are their interests? What are their likes? What are their dislikes? What are their pain points? This will allow you to create content and campaigns that show how your products or services can solve their problems and make lives easier for your target audience. So that is important. You got to define your target audience. I've referred to this before. It's called making an avatar. Sit down, make an avatar, write down. It could be a little stick figure on a pad. Give that avatar a name, give them an age, give them, a family, give them all the demographics that you're trying to reach, all the people that you're trying to hit. Make that avatar real, and then that will help you create content to reach that person. The third tip I have for you guys is choose the right social media platform. Once you set your goals and once you have a picture of your exact audience, now it's time to find out where they're spending their time. As I said earlier, the website Broadband Search released a study that shows by the year 2021, more than 3 billion people will be spending an average of 144 minutes a day on the social media platforms. So like I said before, there is no doubt that your target audience is on social, but what platforms are they in? This is where you need to do some research, and this is where you need to spend some time. You need to determine which social media platforms, whether it's YouTube, whether it's Facebook, whether it's Instagram, whether it's Twitter, whether it's LinkedIn. You got to spend some time on these social media platforms, and you have to do your research. All these platforms have a search feature. They all have a search bar at the top. You can get into those search bars on these platforms and you can search for your topic. So for me, it would be social media management. It would be content creation. It would be, network marketing, digital marketing. I search these topics in the search bars and I see what kinds of conversations people are having. And by conversations, I mean like what kind of questions are people asking about that topic? What kind of problems are people running into on that topic? What kind of solutions are people offering on that topic? And you read through there, and if you can genuinely help somebody, get involved in the comments, get involved in the community. It is really that easy. Help someone. It's funny, you know, everybody wants the support for their business, but very few people share that support in return. It's centrifugal. It's a give and take. In order for people to help you, they have to feel like you're helping them. So you need to make the first step. You have to extend that olive branch. You have to be the first point of action and actually reach out and try to help people. And over time, that piques curiosity. And when your potential audience, when your potential market sees that you're actually there trying to help people, not trying to sell them, not trying to sway them, not trying to swindle them, but actually offering genuine help, they will be attracted to your product, right? Because curiosity, people are full of curiosity. Man, who is this guy? This guy always has an answer. This guy helped me out. This person helped me out. This business helped me out. And then they get interested and then they follow you. But you need to know where your people are, right? So for Expert Influencer Academy, this is crazy. But Facebook and LinkedIn are actually our top 2 social media platforms. So I produce a lot of native content on Facebook. Obviously, we're doing a live video here, but I also started producing native content on LinkedIn. I also started advertising our expo and reaching out and trying to help people on LinkedIn. And the returns have been incredible. So you got to know who your people are and you got to know where they are at. Get in that search box and search for your topic, see where the engagement is. Your goal is not to, you got to be on everything, but you really want to concentrate and focus on the 1 to 2 top platforms and make sure that your presence is felt on those platforms. And finally, guys, the 4th tip I have for you is audit and measure your performance. This is super important. It takes a lot of time, but you have to do it because you have to measure what's working. But more importantly, you have to measure what's not working. So once you start posting content regularly to your top 1 or 2 platforms, you need to jump into those analytics. You got to start analyzing the performance of your content, and diving into the analytics of your social site allows you to see what content is working. But like I said, it allows you, more importantly, to see what content is not working. Yes, this takes work. Yes, it takes time. But the things that do work, you want to analyze that. You want to see what worked, and then you want to try to duplicate what works, right? What your audience resonates with, what your audience is reacting to. The content that has high retention policies, high retention metrics, that's the kind of content you want to concentrate on. And try different types of content. Try to throw up, quotes, try to throw up video clips, try to throw up blog posts, try to throw up tips of the day, try to throw up short videos like this. Just try, because the more variety you post and the more stuff you just kind of throw out there, the more insights you're going to receive on what's working and what isn't. That's going to allow you to tailor your social media strategy. That's going to allow you to concentrate on more things that work. And over time, it's going to make your campaigns and it's going to make your content strategies more effective. Guys, developing a social media strategy for small businesses isn't difficult. It's just time consuming. You got to do the work. It takes dedication, consistency, and time. But I'll tell you what, if you take these 4 tips to heart, and if you start doing what we discussed in these videos, you're going to start to see positive results from your social media strategies in no time. Well, guys, that's all the time I have for today. Thank you for tuning in. This was Social Media Strategies for Small Businesses. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you know someone that's trying to start their own business or who is a startup, a small business, or a solopreneur, please feel free to share this information. They might find it helpful. If you like this, guys, we've got so much more on our website, expertinfluenceracademy.com. That's where our blog lives. That's where our Easy Like Sunday Morning archive lives. That's where you could see the ways that we can help you out. And that's where you can get our free social media guide. You just put in your email address and we email you that free guide instantly. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you guys have a great rest of the week, and we will see you in the next video.